Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Fantasy Football Foursquare Friday. We got the fam here, and we are going to lay down our picks for this week. We got some interesting ones this week. Everyone's kind of changing it up a little bit. So to start off these picks, we're going to go downstairs to Mrs. CasonPoint. Who we got this week?
I can finally go back to Rodgers for reals this week. So I have him for my quarterback. I'm going to go with Derrick Henry, actually, with the Titans. Are we calling it the flex? I don't even know. But And then for my kicker, I'm going to do Butker. Is that how you say his name?
Emphasis on the butt.
Butker. And then I think I'm going to go with the Ravens defense this week.
Okay. Good picks. Team Hay, who we got?
At quarterback, I got Mahomes. At flex, I got Thielen. At defense, I have the Ravens. And kicker, I have Tucker. So
Good
not
picks.
much change there.
Seeing a theme here for the defense. Mr. Panda, who do we got?
Finally, I went with somewhat of an obvious pick, and I went with, for my quarterback, Mr. Lamar Jackson. And then for my flex, I went with Justin Jefferson from the Minnesota Vikings. Went with the Steelers defense. And for my kicker, the phenom out of Indianapolis, Rodrigo Blankenship.
Good picks. Good picks. I myself went with the kicker from the Dolphins, Jason Sanders. I went with the Colts defense, Mr. Zeke Elliott for running back. And for my quarterback, I would like my family to help me out here. We're going to sing a little tune for my QB. You guys ready? Are you ready? Oh, Fitzmagic, you know. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's going to get me a dub this week. I finished 2 points behind Team Hay. Stupid Kamara had to go off for 21. Don't like him. Don't want him. Glad no one picked him this week. And I'm going to take the dub. I moved up from 3 to 2. I'm taking the dub.
You didn't announce my win.
No one needs to know. No one needs.
The girls are still undefeated.
Yep, girls are undefeated. Two wins for Team Hay and 2 wins for Mrs. CasonPoint. 0 wins for Mr. Panda and 0 wins for Mr. CasonPoint. However,
that Mash and Joyce connection.
It's going to change. It will happen. And Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to take me to the promised land. I'm calling it right now. I'm going to win by 50. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, girls. Ravens defense. Why the Ravens defense, Team Hay?
Oh, so it's going to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked the Ravens defense because I have learned in my past winnings that you pick the most consistent, because if you don't, whoever you pick could just not get you any points and really screw you over. Therefore, I went with the Ravens defense because they consistently put up good points.
Put up a monster week last week.
Yes.
Mrs. CasonPoint, Rodgers is back in action. How excited are you for your boy to hopefully win you another week?
Well, 1 week of a bye week has felt like a very long time. I'm just excited. I just love watching him play. I think I've said this before, but he's in his best year, I think. He's just in the best mindset he's been in a long time, and he's playing the best he has in a while, and so it's just exciting. It's exciting for me. I love it.
Mr. Panda, so you announced that you were picking more of a usual pick in Mr. Lamar Jackson, but then you followed that up with Justin Jefferson. Why are we going with the rookie this week?
So Justin Jefferson, a little bit of bias on my part, is he is on my fantasy team. It's one of the very few picks I've actually made off of my fantasy team. He's had the first couple of weeks were a little bit hard, but he really picked it up over the last few weeks. And I think with a favorable matchup in Atlanta coming out of the slot, I think that'll be big points for Mr. Jefferson.
And what happens when he puts up a 2-pointer just like your boy McKinnon.
When he puts up a 2-pointer like every other flex pick I've made this year,
Yep.
then yeah, sorry. I understand why I'm the only person voting for me every week. That may not happen this week. I'm just saying.
I love it. I love it. All right, guys. Well, that is our picks for this week. Make sure you go vote. We'll spread out the voting just like we did last time. We'll get those up and live for you if you're watching. Be on the lookout for the YouTube channel. We're actually going to start clipping these 4 Square Fridays and putting them in their own playlist so you can go back and look at all the picks as well. We're still tracking all the voters. We're getting some good votes in there. And be on the lookout for an announcement for what the winners are going to get. Might be some little rewards in there. We're going to give a big prize to the winner, but we might be giving away some things for the person that voted the most. We're going to be giving some prizes to the person that stuck with the person that they're voting for and not jumping ship. So we'll see what we do here, but be on the lookout for that. And as we end every episode, may the sports be with you.